Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. Now, this video tonight is going to be about the one, the only Captain Marvel. Oh yes, the very easy to, make fun of Brie Larson. I just think honestly that everything about this one woman is just condescending to me anyhow. And this video is about a photograph. Now, I have two photographs, as you can see, one of which you are probably a lot of you already laughing at. The one on the right is the photo that Brie Larson, who plays of course Captain Marvel, posted on her Instagram account. Now I don't have Instagram, but I was able to take a screenshot of it, but anyhow. And the one on the left is a massive improvement, I'm sure a lot of you will agree, on the original one that she posted on her Instagram. And the one that is on the left is actually one that my boyfriend actually edited. I sent him the original because he said, "Oh, please send me that. I want to do something funny for you for your thumbnail for YouTube." So let me know what you think of the job that he done. I thought it looks classic. But anyhow, what Brie Larson had actually wrote below this photograph of her, of course, holding, the God of Thunder's hammer. How dare she, right? I think is utterly condescending. I mean, I don't know who she thinks she is, but anyways, right. She actually wrote, "Not to be whatever, but told you I could lift it." The part where she wrote there, "not to be whatever," she should have just changed that to "not to be condescending, but told you I could lift it." I mean, pretty much, I'm sure a lot of yous are looking at this and, cringing that picture, and I'm sure yous are definitely agreeing that the one on the left looks a million times better. That should just be the photograph. What I'm getting from this picture, you can let me know what yous think, is look at me, right? I'm Captain Marvel. I just rolled out of bed with no makeup on, threw on just, whatever clothes that I could find lying about the floor in my house or wherever. Couldn't be bothered to brush my hair really, and I was still able to lift Thor's hammer. Just woke out of bed, no makeup or nothing on, no nothing, right? But yet, look at her face. Her facial expression, right? She doesn't exactly seem happy or surprised and happy that she thinks she's worthy. It's almost just like, I don't need to look surprised that I'm worthy. I always knew I was worthy all along. I didn't even need to prove this to anybody. It's obvious, Of course I was able to be worthy to hold the God of Thunder's hammer, obviously. And of course, to me, I will never think that Brie Larson will ever be worthy. I can't believe she's even got the cheek to stand and hold. Anyways, but to me, only a troll, because that is exactly what she's doing here. She is completely trolling. Only a troll would have a photograph like this of themselves holding Thor's hammer, looking exhausted, looking like they don't even want to be there, and extremely not interested. She only took this photo for one reason, and that was simply to troll, right? To troll the fans of the MCU. And of course as well, the other reason was to keep herself in the spotlight, up until, Captain Marvel poo comes out, And also to annoy probably Chris Hemsworth, because, the God of Thunder, the interview that she was in with him, definitely probably hit her hard, God love her. Hand her a box of tissues. She looks drained as well. That's another thing I noticed in this photograph. She's looking at Thor's hammer, thinking to herself. You can tell that this is what I think she's thinking. When you look at a picture and you try and make up what someone's thinking in their head. I think she was standing there in that moment, looking at Thor's hammer, thinking, straight after this, I'm getting a double espresso to go, and then I'm going home. Netflix and chill, and then I'm going to go to sleep for several hours, That's just my opinion, and that photograph on the left that my boyfriend, thanks to him, edited it for me this morning kindly. I think it's classic, and it's definitely the real personification of Brie Larson. It really does sum her up, so, Everybody, right, well done in the comments for actually making that. I think it's great what he made anyways, right? I mean, last thing I want to say to round this video up, right, is if I was to hold, say, a replica of Thor's hammer, right, somewhere, right, I would think it's really cool. And I'd either be smiling, or I'd try to look, cool, like maybe like a, some sort of a hero or whatever. But I'd be so happy. I would be, you know, over the moon. You know, I'm not going to stand there like I'm half exhausted staring at it like this just looks cringeworthy. You know, and to me, if I was to write a prescription? Yeah, Julie, this is going really well. Why am I talking about prescriptions? Anyways, half asleep. Sorry, guys. If I was to write a description, oh my goodness, thank goodness I have coffee sitting here. If I was to write a description on the photograph, we're on the right track now, guys, I would write something like, how cool. Can you guys tell I'm a fan of Thor or something like, or oh my goodness. I would write something funny, probably, oh my goodness, look what Thor let me borrow for an hour or something like that. I'm honoured or something like that. Something along those lines, or look what happened today, how cool, I'm so happy. Something like that, do you know what I mean? You're not just going to write something as ignorant and as arrogant as that. And you know what? This just proves that this girl hasn't learnt her lesson, and she's going to keep trolling and trolling and trolling right up till Captain Pooh comes out. You know what I mean? So that's my opinion on this. That's all I have to say on this. It's just too easy to make fun of. She does it to herself, and that's the thing. You know, there's some people that, you know, they don't really realise what they're doing, or, you know, they say something by accident or whatever. But no, this woman, Ree Larson, she definitely brings it all upon herself. So, you know. Anyways, let me know what you think on this, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video, which will be tomorrow actually, because of course tomorrow's Friday, and on Fridays I am now doing a new series that I started called Retro Fridays. And basically what I do is I pick like a retro movie, like an old classic movie, and I just sit and pretty much talk about it, chat away about it, and yeah. I should be doing pretty much all of those as a premiere video on a Friday. So it means that, you know, if you are able to catch it there and then, you know, you can come in on the live chat. And even if not, it still stays up, you know, as a normal video on my channel afterwards. So either way, you will 100% be able to see it. So I look forward to some of yous being able to join me tomorrow on Friday for Retro Fridays. I can't wait. Love getting to actually talk to yous all when we're in the sort of like chat box and everything. But anyhow, I will see yous all in the next video, and don't forget, until then, that the force will be with you always.